All right. But yeah, no, I don't really drink Bud Light all that much, but
What do you
whenever,
usually drink?
man, bro, I of course, like being out at the open mics, I love Lone Star, but then when you're at Darwin's, the Tecates hit the fucking spot.
Lone Star.
Hell yeah.
You're a middle-aged white man from East Texas?
Absolutely. I might as well be. But no, and so someone brought this case of beer, and then me and Connor were doing acid, and I had this,
Okay.
I got this freezing, and it was like that night, it was like, might as well have been an ice storm, and just I love just pounding Bud Lights if I'm tripping balls, because it feels so satiating.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Because food doesn't make sense, but I'm basically drinking bread.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
True.
Straight up. Okay, I think I'm in it. All right. So we back at it. Like I said, I'm on the Spotify's now, so I'm feeling very arrogant. I need to put out more content and have some shit backed up. I'm with my boy Mikey Biggs. Introduce yourself. What do you do?
I'm fresh on it. I'm basically just an audience member at open mics still. Sometimes I grab the mic. That's about it. I just talk about myself. I talk about my life.
Yeah.
I sound like a douche. God damn it.
No,
thought I'd hate myself 10 minutes in. I didn't know it'd be 1 minute in.
That's yeah, right. No, Patrick was telling me, he was like, yeah, apparently I told him he was very funny a year ago. So man, I guess I am a liar.
Nah, he didn't tell me I was funny. He said, what'd he say? Oh, he just said stick with it. Because I was sitting there. I was at the secret group. I didn't even go up. And I had watched some other people go. I think I watched Brian Biggio that night. And I was just talking to everybody. I wasn't even there to go up. That was right before the shutdown. And Patrick started talking to me. Nicest guy on the planet.
He is real nice, bro. That's the homie.
Yeah, he's just stick with it, man. Just being super encouraging, being a good dude.
Mm-hmm. I think he and I have that mindset of you know what? When I can be, let me be nice to the people and the opportunity and the chances. I guess you never really got it. If I never got a chance for someone to be nice to me, I'm you know what? If I have that same opportunity, I don't think I will repeat the bad behavior. I'll just be I'll be you know what? You're not into it, and I'll wait till someone because when I do pop off or blow up, they deserved it. You know what I mean?
Like last night.
Oh my God, that guy was out of his fucking mind.
That was wild. The kid. Do I say his name?
I don't even know his name.
I know his name.
That's fine. Fuck him. It was on Facebook, Judea was name names. I'm how am I supposed to name a nobody, girl? Think.
Yeah.
But it's no, but it was just nothing because it's I don't know. It was just it was something I learned when I was I first started hosting open mic because just the homie was just hey, I don't want to host the mic anymore. Do you guys want it? And we're yes.
Yeah.
And so that was real cool, but I didn't realize the extra shit that went through it. Of course, it's it's responsibilities and whatnot, but the fact that people they know your name, they're looking for you, they are demanding something of you, and it's people, it's either people who are someone who is deserving it's hey, I'm from out of town, or hey, I know who you are, you can come on, do what you gotta do, and then but other people who are just starting out, they're I don't understand, that guy who popped off at me. He was I don't understand the point of the list if you're just not gonna. And I'm just first off, bro, you got to be funny. You can't fucking talk to me like that.
Yeah.
And so even though that could have been too extreme on my side.
No, I thought you were clowning him. I thought he was gonna lighten up, and he reacted with anger. I was yo, I think you're missing the point of what we're doing here.
Absolutely. And it's I was talking to Charles about it today before I got here. I was just yeah, dude, and we're we still get bumped everywhere else anytime we go anywhere.
That's what I was thinking too. Bumps are very normal.
I don't ever remember myself ever getting mad at that shit.
No.
When it happened, I was just
sometimes I'm happy. I'm
I get more time to chill, vibe out, and really assess what's going on half the time.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't know. And but that was just it was a big surge of that, especially they just come for me, dog. Cause last year there was a lot of new people posting in the Houston comedy, whatever the fuck thing, say, hey, what is up with the whole bumps thing? And we're and then everyone just expecting to be this whole huge debate. It was just no, it's standard.
When
Suck it up.
I was only in Dallas for a month, but I was hitting open mics every night, and it was the same thing. People who've been in the scene for a while, they get to bump in, and I don't know. I was sitting there thinking if I'm 3 years down the road and I show up and I want to bump in, I'd like people to just be chill about it.
Right.
Who the fuck cares?
Man, it's I think the most I ever got, and I was checked immediately, in the best way. It's one of my favorite stories. Because it's I don't know. maybe year some change, maybe 2 years in, and then I just go to Darwin's, and I'm just like I didn't say anything, but it was all in the way I was doing it. I was like looking at the list, and I was like seeing like I wonder if he would let me go, and then like Jolly guides my finger to the end with the last open spot, and we laughed. So I thought that shit was funny. I'm like, you're right, bro. I'm tripping. Who the fuck do I think I am?
Yeah,
he's absolutely right. You know what I mean? So
I like Jolly. He's cool.
Oh no! And when I told
I
him
don't know if he knows who I am, but he
probably does. He knows the normal people. When I told him that story, he's like, I don't even remember that. Yeah, that shit is hilarious. Shit is hilarious, but it's like, definitely it's a moment to be humble and not just like you would think like a profession where you're just like trying to get into like getting great at talking about yourself and your observations of the world wouldn't be so self-centered. Right.
And I've never hung around comics, so I just like being around everybody. Like I don't know. The last thing I would think is to attack another comic about something stupid like that.
Well, it's like
I want to be friends with them.
When you go to a bar and you're just hanging out with some homies, you're not the guy who's gonna start shit anywhere.
Yeah,
no. You know what I mean?
No.
So it's like, especially not, I don't know, this social thing.
But I also don't I don't argue with waiters.
Oh yeah, no.
I don't complain about like popcorn prices in movie theaters. I don't.
For real.
I'm just not a shit starter.
There's things to like get angry about, and then like just the ways of the world. Like, why is popcorn so expensive? It's like, bro, I make like my wage is half of the price of the popcorn.
Yeah.
Every hour, so go to hell. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
it's like you don't need popcorn.
Yeah, you don't. Absolutely not,
No.
dude. Every time I go to the movie theater, when it was alive. The movie theaters, bro, I'd get fucking peanut M&Ms, a giant thing of Mr. Pibb for no reason.
Yeah, you know how to go to the movies. You're doing it right.
It was amazing.
You like to go to the movies by yourself? Do you ever go to the
I
movies?
love doing it.
Dude, I do too. Yeah.
So, like, when I violated my probation last year, I had to do 48 hours jail stay, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
that sucks.
I had to text Patrick and Henry and say, hey, like, I'm going to be gone Sunday. Like, I need one of y'all to fill in for me. I'm going to be gone for a few days. I was being all cryptic. They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was explaining it to them. They're like, yeah, so.
I'm going to clink.
Yeah, because usually it's like Friday night, all day Saturday, you get out Sunday afternoon. But I was a bartender and I worked all week. And I was like, can you do it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday? And they're like, hell yeah. Mm-hmm. And so one of the last things I wanted to do before I went was like, okay, I went in the morning by myself. The Joker had just came out, the Joker movie. So I went and just saw it by myself. It was real nice. Mm-hmm. Had a steak with my sister afterwards and hung out. But it was like, no, absolutely. Like, if I was gonna disappear for a few days, I wanted one of my last things to be sitting in a movie theater, knowing I was gonna watch something I was gonna enjoy.
Yeah,
especially the Joker. Like, that's a great first time watch. You watch it again, you're like, this isn't anywhere near as great. But
I love that movie.
I think it's cool. I like it a lot. But it was like, I remember like when I got out, I was like 8.5 something. It's a 9. I don't know.
Yeah.
I love it. This was just
I love
cool.
that movie.
The acting is great, but it was a good send off for going to the pokey. I had to email.
How was that? How was your time in the?
Well,
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's funny. I didn't have my glasses. It was just a period where I just like did not.
Damn, you were.
I had my contacts, so I went in blind. I had to take out my contacts in the car. Sit there and then like just sit there on the bench waiting, and so I was blind for 2 days.
How bad is your vision?
I can't see past my hand like, this far. I swear I have terrible vision.
Mine's really bad too. I can't imagine. Oh man.
And so like, dude, I didn't.
Were you just swinging at air? Nobody come over here.
No, dude, I had fucking cool roommates. There was like they're all black dudes until one of them just only spoke Spanish, and that guy was interesting.
That's cool.
But no, dude, I never shat either. All I did was sleep, eat. And then just drink water at the water fountain, just looking at the time. And so, like, it was Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I got out Tuesday afternoon, and I was looking at the posts of, that I got my phone back. Mm-hmm. And I had to miss Rudd's that day, like that Monday. So I had to email and say I had to miss it. That was the time Dave Chappelle went to Rudd's. And I was in jail, dude.
Damn, that sucks.
I remember one comment was like, hey, where were you when Dave was at Rudd's? I was like, I was in jail. He's like, it sounds like you. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, that's pretty lit though.
August 2019. I was just like, all right, I got to make sure I get famous off this goddamn shit. It was insane.
There's a little bit of a silver lining to that. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's pretty objectively a shitty time.
Oh no!
Not only were you in jail, but you missed Dave Chappelle.
But it's like also it's like the silver lining, of course, is like, look, bro, like how important is that shit to you? That I mean, all you have to do is just not smoke pot, not drink beer.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to be in jail.
Yeah.
And you don't have to miss great opportunities that fucking hit. You know what I mean? It's basically like letting yourself, let yourself be available for the opportunities by either A, staying out of prison or being a polite person.
True. You're like, damn, I also didn't know I could do 30 push-ups in a row.
I swear to God, bro.
Learned that in jail.
Bro, my traps. I mean, I was doing pull-ups in them motherfuckers. Okay. Yeah, no. So I had a tweet, which is a great amount of likes for me. Is like 10 likes or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey, I went to jail 2013, 15, 17, and 19. I think I'm going to stay the fuck out the pen on my
Damn,
spirit
2013, you would have been
I just
like
graduated.
16, 17?
Yeah, I was in high school. I just graduated high school. I was 18.
Damn, you're a bad kid.
So I guess so. So like, it's so funny because it was all just like nonsense things.
Yeah.
It was all just alcohol related incidents. No violence. It's just me deciding to either walk or drive home while being intoxicated. Literally all the times I've been to jail because of that. So I'm like, maybe there's maybe I should stop getting blackout before I do anything at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A few beers is fine.
Yeah.
But like when I was 18, I had a job interview at Guitar Center, and they're like, "Can you start this day?" And I was like, "No," because I have to graduate high school that day. And they're like, "Okay, cool." So Thursday, trespassed into the sugar factory that's around here because we're in Sugarland, Texas right now. And this guy saw two Mexican kids walking around. He called the cops, had us arrested. That guy later found out, oh, wait, I actually knew that guy works at the farmer's market, or he volunteers at the farmer's market that I run here, and I actually kind of know those kids. I'm a dick.
Damn.
In the end, it was legit just him being a prick. I was wearing basketball shorts, and I didn't even have anything in my pockets, and I was like, what was I going to steal, dude?
Yeah, you didn't even look like ready to rob.
Absolutely not. I was like, for a burglar, I was very unprepared.
Yeah.
And then went to jail Thursday. I think I walked Friday or Saturday, and then Monday I started my first day at Guitar Center, where I met good old Patrick Eady.
The kid.
He coming up a lot. Let me get a shout out to my mans, Patrick Eady. It was your birthday yesterday, bro. I love you to death. God damn you. I've been friends with this man for 8 years. That's way too long to be friends with another man. Let me tell you. We're going to have to cut that shit off too. Welcome to the shit list, Patrick Eady. No, I'm kidding. You're cool.
Shout out Patrick.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't know me, but you look fresh in those shirts, Patrick.
Bro, you should have
seen. That's my take on you.
Yeah, that's my take, bro.
That's my hot take on Patrick.
Hey, hot take, Patrick.
You look good in them shirts, man.
Hey, bro. Controversial take. Patrick Eady, you killing it, baby.
Damn, you sexy as hell.
Oh, yeah.
You steezy motherfucker.
Oh, God. It was, what is it? It was a great weekend because it was two friends' birthdays. So I got to be on one all weekend, just hammered.
That's
doing
cool.
some comedy.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was really his birthday or not. I couldn't tell if you were kidding.
No, that was
that's cool.
Oh man, what were we talking about? We was talking about the poker. So yeah, I don't want to get in trouble anymore. Yeah, you said you were wilding out as a kid, but I think we established that you just out crazied yourself, and you're like, I just want to be at peace now.
Yeah, I was just a little shithead. I wouldn't even I don't know. I wasn't that wild. I just was I had anger issues like a motherfucker.
No, I feel that.
Yeah, I just I was a really fat kid.
You could never tell.
Yeah.
You could never tell.
And we moved around a lot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just, if you're new and fat and I had kind of a feminine face, and when I was a kid, I looked even more feminine. So I looked like a big old...
You had tits.
Yeah. So, I mean, don't get me wrong.
You looking like Michelle.
You'd be crazy not to roast me.
Yeah,
but,
right.
Yeah.
But still, it's like, yo, I don't even know you yet, though. Come on.
But, so I usually just get to a new school, hang out with the other kids that get picked on, and just go to war with the cool kids. But,
man, ain't that life, bro?
But I do it differently now. I just show everybody love.
I mean, yeah, no, I mean, it's like this. It's like I'm just at this point, right? I'm just gonna be friends with the people that I vibe with. I will be friendly to everyone, but I realize, you know what? You don't have to be besties with everyone.
No.
Just try your best not to be a dick.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, by that kind of logic, whenever they pop off on you, you can pop off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I haven't had anybody roast me or anything yet in the comedy scene, or to my face. I'm sure people got shit to say, but
the dude,
I'm waiting on it.
The dude who gave me and the other homies the Sunday mic I was on his podcast.
Not to say anybody, I'm roastable. I'm not talking. No, just throw that out there.
Are you pretty
I'm
like
very new.
you look like you listen to Limp Bizkit,
I'm
dog.
very new. Okay, yeah.
No, but like he
I hate
told
Limp
me
Bizkit.
me too actually. But he told me on his podcast, he was like, "Hey man, I know like sometimes you get anxious about like, oh man, do people think like I'm a douche? Do they hate me?" It's like, I promise you, no one's ever thinking about you. It's like it's like a genuine, like a general thing, where it's like no one's really thinking about other people. They're always just they're too self-interested.
They're doing exactly what you're doing.
Absolutely
Thinking about themselves.
Thinking about wondering if everyone else hates them and blah blah blah. Yeah, so it's like, let's just find the people you vibe with and just be friends with them. Mm-hmm. Start a group chat, kick a few people out, got them back in, get deleted off Facebook. Man, I remember when me and Joe Esquivel broke up that few months, bro. I was heartbroken.
Joe the Kid,
man. Joe the dude, my man. Hold on. There we go.
One of my first mics here, he invited me and Will and Double A and this guy from San Antonio. Fuck, I don't remember his name. But invited us over to his house. Gave us like half a bottle of whiskey. He was just the best host. So shout out Joe.
Oh yeah, Joe's kind of too nice. There's an episode.
Yeah, he was giving us all his shit. I think I could have just like taken his bike home
straight up
if I wanted to. He would have just let me throw it on the back of my car.
Hey Joe, you got a nice chain on, dog. I think it would look real good on me.
Damn, that's a sick TV, bro. I don't got a TV in my bathroom. Got that TV.
I think there's an old episode of his old podcast out there in the universe that exists of me and Patrick. Like we got trashed. Like we brought him here. We're in my room recording, all three of us. We got trashed, and it's just like 30 minutes to an hour of just Patrick just railing this guy, this poor guy. He had like this intro where he would just had a little spiel, and I was like, okay, and he Patrick like interrupted him, and then like he like deleted the recording, started over, and as soon as he let him finish the whole spiel, and Patrick's looking at him just like infuriated. And once he finished it, he was just like, why did you restart the podcast? And so it was just like we were on it.
So Patrick can be mean.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I didn't get that. I thought I was like, damn, I don't know if that guy can be mean.
Oh dude, we're all huge pricks. I mean, that's why we's friends. I don't know. I mean, everyone tells me I'm super nice, but according to that guy that got kicked out, I'm a huge dick.
Oh yeah.
So it's all about who you deal with and how you deal with other people.
Enemy number fucking one. He was not happy.
He's coming after me, dog.
He was being a total spaz about it too. That was weird. I don't know. He's old though. I mean, I don't know. When you're an old man, you just expect some kind of weird amount of respect that nobody's gonna give you.
I saw like one of those cringy posts where it's like my non-comedy friends shared like like non-comedy Facebook posts that like family and friends post where it's like, it was like, you know what? They say we're the rudest generation, but I have never been bitched out in the 3 years of my customer service by someone my own age. It's always been someone older. And I was like, I mean, I get what you're saying, and it sounds dumb and corny, but it's like, it's absolutely right. Because it was like, bro, if you're a grown-ass man trying to get into it with a bunch of 20-somethings, you's at the wrong place, my dude. See how much bigger of a person I sound when I was mad ignorant that night, bro. I was...
Yeah, you sound super mature right now.
I got hindsight, dog.
Yeah, you're covering some tracks right now because you were hot-blooded
justify
last night.
my bullshit actions with nonsense. Hold on, I think my camera stopped.
That shit was awesome.
Hey, it's your boy J $sign in the building. I just gotta let you know it's another webcam ad. And, if you don't want to support me, then please, by all means, support my boys, like my homie Drew Jordan. Watch the episode I did with him. Follow him on Instagram. Drew is Talkward. Watch his YouTube show and Facebook show, Breaking Down Bits. Watch his YouTube show, New to Drew, where he forces himself to learn new things at a increasingly older age. I don't know. And then Adam Radcliffe, Before I Murder Him. Check out his podcast, No Country for Middle-Aged Men. He's an all right guy. And then follow my boy, Charles Justice at Swift Justice on Instagram. I love all these people, especially Adam.
So yeah, like it's hard to share stuff and like be part of the thing when like you're very low key on social media, which is something I admire, because it's okay. Like there's some things I've noticed about a lot of, like, especially like newer people coming in. I don't know what it is about them. Oh, now y'all want to be on it? My dogs are playing right now. You know how it is. It's not a JamalRahal podcast if pets aren't, or like literally if you watch any of the videos, I have like dogs and cats. Like everywhere I go, someone's got something.
That's the way it should be.
Absolutely, yes. It's part of the
I don't
shit.
trust people who don't like animals.
Like, what's your fucking deal with animals, right? Like,
Yo, I don't even want to talk about them. I feel like
you ever look at a fucking cat and just hate it?
those are the people that scare me, bro. I guarantee every school shooter had no pets.
Bro, I mean, like,
No
if you can't
pets.
appreciate like a small life like that, like children, I understand. Children can go to hell, but a dog,
hate
bro,
children.
he ain't got nothing wrong with him.
Yeah.
Buddy, come here. No, I'm kidding. I hate
Sweet
that
as
thing.
hell.
Actually, he'll pop up. Buddy, come here. Jump up for me. Bam! There he goes. Okay, wait. I gotta give him a treat for that.
Shout out my mom. Shout out my grandma, Carmen. I love you.
Not you. That's for you. Get down. That's enough. Get away from me. I'm done loving you. Okay. Nah, but you know how it is. Like, I don't know. I just like my doggies. What are we talking about? So, okay, so it's weird.
What are we talking about?
Social media. It's weird
Yeah,
to like
yeah,
be
yeah.
able to like want to like share stuff or do this or that, and like no. And there was a new thing that I've noticed about newer comics is that like a lot of them aren't like crazy big on social media in like any way for in a good way, and they're not. What is it? They're not using their real names.
Yeah.
And they don't. They actually go to a show or a mic beforehand and watch like a lot. Fuck, that one was like I needed to
That's
get
a
that
good
one
one.
out. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at them.
Shout out that burp.
Hey, shout out to that birthday. Hey, brought to you by your sponsor. I ain't got sponsors, bro. Just Venmo me.
Hey, brought to you
Cash
by
App
our
me.
sponsor, the inside of Jamal's body.
But it's like I would never have thought to actually like sit down and like watch other comics and see how they do it, and like, it makes me like just. I mean, that was as high as my arrogance would ever get. Like it was
Yeah.
just like that. I thought, oh, I'm just here just trying to learn and figure it out. I could just do it. Like no, you should probably observe other people first.
Yeah.
Like I guess that was like the height of my arrogance.
I wish I would have done that too. First open mic I went to, I went up and it was. I'm glad that because it was here in Houston. I'm like, I'm so thankful that I went up like last and that the people there I don't see around. It was like that bad. It wasn't even like
know,
it wasn't
dude.
even a bomb.
I
It was
cried.
like I fully sent it, and it was. I did a character called Ham Sandwich, and sat on a dude's lap.
Hell yeah, Mikey Ham Sandwich Biggs, y'all.
And then I introduced myself as Ham Sandwich, and then I pretended to hand myself the mic. Oh goddamn!
You are that. No, I mean, but like,
Goddamn,
shit like
bro.
that is cringe, but it's like it's so innocent and fun, isn't it? Like, you sometimes. I used to do a
Fuck.
poem. It's still a good one for the set if I ever feel like doing it. But man, it's like, can't believe I like thought of that. It was like it's a poem. So basically, that I have to like tuck in my shirt, really pull up my pants, and like I just make myself look like a fool. And it's a whole act out. And first off, I'm like, at what point did I think to stop?
Yeah.
The part where I tuck in my shirt, the part where I pull my
The
pants
audacity.
up, the part where I like roll my sleeves up, unbutton my like. At what point I'm like, am I being too much?
You said though you were a theater kid, right?
Yeah.
So you are kind of used to being like expressive and
I didn't think that's what my arrogance
being like
was.
creative with the way you communicate.
And I think that's what it was, where it was just
Yeah.
like, I did it on stage. I could read a script and interpret it well enough, but as far as making my own shit up, like, no, I needed. You know, one of my first critiques was, you got a lot of good stories, but they just don't go anywhere. And then the one after that was, you're really just mean. You're not being clever. And I'm like, come on, man.
That's funny.
It's like, but like,
Who
those
told you? You remember who told you that?
The second one was told secondhand from a buddy of mine, and the
Gotcha,
other one
gotcha.
was this like just an older comic in the scene who's real cool, and he's like, I'm cool with him now, and I'm just like, man, you know what, you was right.
Yeah.
And I believe that night, I respected his decision to do this one because it was like I did a workshop. And then like everyone was like trying to give me advice, and they were like, "I was like, is this your first time doing it?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was just like, "I'm not gonna give you advice." It's because like
Yeah.
he doesn't have to waste that knowledge, that wisdom on anyone he don't think is gonna fucking stick with it. You know what I mean? That's why
Yeah.
someone got mad at me on last Friday because they're like a new comic. And they're like, "Oh,
People
how
always
come?"
get mad at you, bro.
Yeah, but hear me out though.
My bad.
You right.
I'm an interrupter.
No, but like they got mad at me because like I didn't like. I'm friends with them on Facebook, but I didn't follow them back on like Instagram or Twitter or stuff like that. And they're like, how come you don't do that? Or how come? Basically, why aren't we like besties? And it's like, first off, you've been doing this for like 2 months, and like, can I know that you get to like stick with something? Can I know that you're gonna be here before I have to commit a whole space in my like heart and brain for someone's name and like energy, you know, and I genuinely believe that.
Yeah.
As in like, bro, you weren't friends with everybody at fucking school. Did you dap up everyone in the hallway?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. You weren't friends with everyone in your class every single time. That shit would have been exhausting. Like there's just sometimes you can just casually exist alongside doing the same things, and your energies will just fucking vibe together.
Right. Yeah.
And then it'll just happen naturally. Be like, don't fucking like, hey, yo, Mike, how come you got an Instagram? You don't follow me on it.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, how come we ain't friends on Twitter, bro? Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, I just met you, dog. Like, you know, so it's like,
that's just such a weird moment too.
It
like,
is
you
a
kind
moment.
of just ruined the chance.
And I was
I'm
like,
guilty of that though. I'm like overly nice. Trying to like please like me.
And that's not, and I don't think that was them being overly nice. That was them getting too familiar. And that's a crime.
What do you?
That's a crime everyone who does comedy commits, is just getting too familiar too quick. It's like, yo, bro, like back up there. I don't know you that. I don't know you like that. Like we're not friends. Like, you know what I mean? And like people think that's like the meanest thing to say to someone, but it's like, let's be honest. Like a lot of the people in comedy like aren't my genuine friends. But I'm like, that's my boy. That's the homie. Like I like him. And then like I mean, like a lot of the people that are my comedy friends, it's either like two of them I've known before comedy, and then after it's just like, oh, I can actually like go to a barbecue and like make stuff with y'all, hang out. I had a bunch of Friendsgiving, so it's like
you said you worked with Patrick, right?
I worked with Patrick, you know. So it's like you build up to these like normal friendships like you would anywhere else,
right?
And it's like that new coworker at your job. That's just like, oh, y'all smoke too, bro? Let's get real high together right away. It's like, bro, I don't even know if you're chill. I don't even know if you're one of those dudes who likes to freestyle in my car when I'm trying to rap. When I'm trying to just smoke or whatever, and like. Man, I knew a guy, dog. He was out of his fucking mind. Oh my god, he would.
Hey, I'm sitting here.
I wouldn't even play instrumentals. He would just like the beat of the song and start rapping over the singer. I'm like, can you shut the fuck up? I'm trying to listen to this song, asshole. So I mean, like, and it's like that thing we were saying. That's like, man, sometimes people are a little fucking weird. People are just off. And they don't even have to be bad people. Sometimes you just got to be a little off, bro. Mm-hmm. And it's like that
it's
thing.
Not a good fit.
Like, I ain't trying to be fucking love isn't friends with everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Do you remember that song, Love Isn't Friends? Lovers and Friends. It's Usher, Lil Jon.
I wouldn't know that one.
It's an old song. I don't want to get the features wrong.
My music history is sinful. I didn't have a good taste in music until I started smoking weed. I didn't smoke weed till very, very late.
So Lil Jon gets full song credit. Who the features then? Is it just? Yes, Usher. I'm in a rabbit hole, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm here with you.
You ain't never heard that song? Oh my god, it was great.
I'm checking out your house right now.
It's been a long time, shawty, but fucking never crossed my mind. Oh yeah, now I remember. I've been knowing you for a long time, shawty, but fucking you never crossed my mind, shawty. You never know that song?
I thought you were gonna play it.
I can't.
You look up the lyrics and just start singing it.
That's what I mean, bro. What if we just started smoking? I did that to be real. Like, that's exactly what happened.
I'd let you go off, honestly.
And like,
I'd be like, damn, he likes to sing.
He sounds like Usher and Lil Jon.
Yeah, that would be some. I'm just crazier than you. I think I'm like, oh, I'm your biggest fan now.
Oh, absolutely. No, but so it's like, I mean, just anywhere you go, bro. I mean, there's even like TV shows about it where it's just like the overly friendly coworker and stuff like that, and like people really pull that shit with comedy because it's like, I mean, it's a very expressive thing where it's like you're doing this thing where you're expressing yourself. Maybe you even have a similar topic to mine. Maybe you can help me. Yeah, and maybe since we're in this thing of vulnerability,
they want like friends. It's kind of like armor. Like,
and you just got to sit there and be
relationships in general.
Exactly.
Because when you're alone and then you go, especially if you bomb and you came to the open mic by yourself, the bomb itself hurts less than the time you spend
that
after
drive
the
home, dog.
bomb. Not even the drive home. When you're in the bar, it's like, say you stick around and you're like, you know what? Okay, I ate shit up there. I'm gonna stick around. And then nobody talk. That's what hurts. Is when you're just sitting there by yourself and you're like, nobody here knows me. I did objectively terrible tonight. So everybody knows one thing about me, and it's that I suck at the only thing I came here to do. Like, that's not a good thing. Nobody is gonna like me for that. Like, and then you seep desperation after that. You go talk to somebody and they're like, weren't you the guy that called the whole audience gay? And you're like, no, what the fuck, dude?
That was that other blonde guy,
no,
bro.
dude, I was talking about relatable stuff. I was the guy when you were laughing. That was
I said faggot.
yeah.
I have to bleep that, damn it. No, you know what? Connor had the funniest thing. We were eating like food late night after. I think it was after like one of the nights I was hosting. So we went to like Midtown Bar and Grill to eat food, and he was like, "Yeah, man, one of the first times I ever went to PJ's, which was the Monday mic. I think COVID may have taken it, but like." It was a really cool place to go to on Mondays, and he was like, I remember he doesn't have a car, so he just like Ubered there. He's like, dude, I would pull up there and I would wonder. No, he would either ride his bike or Uber, I guess. And he'd be like wondering, why the fuck am I here? And he just had to like fight through that because he's great now, like you know what I mean. So it's like, but fuck no, that
yeah, I think Connor's funny.
that
He cracks
driving.
me up.
Hey, bro. Hey, shouts out to old buddy me. And you know, you thinking this is a different JamalRahal kind of episode because usually he's talking mad shit. I'm trying to be lovey-dovey with people, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Love
You got a
is
big
it.
softy in here with you right now.
Straight up.
I can't talk shit, but I'm nice to everybody. Except for that dude last night. I'll talk shit about him.
Oh,
Because that
fuck
shit was
him.
funny.
And
I'm cool with him. But
You know what's
fuck it,
funny
that
is,
was-
like, I didn't
Oh,
think-
man. That was brutal.
I didn't think other people's perception of what I said to him was, I just thought he was just shooting the shit and being a dick
Yes.
for fun.
I thought y'all were like joking with each other. I was like, yo, y'all are good friends for somebody. He's new to town too. How did he get so friends with Jamal?
He about to go the fuck back
So
home,
friends. What the
bitch.
fucking fuck.
I think that's why I'm not doing the fake friends beef because I'm legit like just, hey, somebody after me. But I don't
What do you
give a
mean?
fuck.
What do you mean, fake friend? Did you try to catch a fly?
Yeah, I've done it before. But like, whenever, I'm gonna leave it at that. baby.
Yeah, I've done it before. Yeah.
I mean, it's just some shit I do. No, so like, I'm on YouTube and Spotify, and I believe Apple Podcasts, but and Anchor or whatever the fuck. But I will, for fun. I was like my first episode. It was before I got this equipment, and just did like a shitty version of it. So the second one, I have this new equipment. I wanted to do exactly what we're doing now, but with Juice. And he couldn't make it like for a genuine reason. And like I thought, wouldn't it be funny if I was like, you know what, Juice? I think it's real fucked up. You know, it's just have a fake beef, and then like the next one, I said we squashed it, and you know, shit like that. And like it's great for ads if like you look at the shit I share on Facebook, because it just starts with Juice Maxwell, I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
And then my latest one, the one with Charles was Adam Radcliffe, I'm coming for you. And then the one I did with Drew Jordan, it was like Brian Gendron, I'm after you, dog. Like you know, and that's just. A fake hit list is fun. I call it that they got
guy
to
on the planet, Brian Gender.
Absolutely, like he's amazing. I need to have him on here. We just talk shop, talk about working out, because he told me
I could listen to him talk forever. That's easy one. I haven't listened to the podcast yet.
it's a fun show.
Like in conversation when he's talking, I'm like, damn.
It's fun to talk to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, check. I mean,
Why am I so calm right now?
I'm not even
Why am
trying to promote his show, but dude, watch the one on Friday. They're talking to Mark Norman, dog.
That's dope. Oh yeah, he was talking. Yeah. He said that at Darwin's.
Yeah. So I have like the fake beef thing for fun.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh man, a real aggression. That's not fun anymore. You know what I mean? Like,
it's never fun.
yeah, and like
Bad for you too.
You know,
I don't know what I meant by that.
No, bro. You know what it is? I like to say this when I was stressing. whenever I stressed the fuck out, or whenever I was stressed out during my probation, I was actually losing a lot of my hair, and I didn't realize that till my mom pointed it out. And like a lot of it, believe it or not, is like growing back or whatever. So whenever I think about something, I'm like, is this worth your hairline? Nothing is worth your hairline, dog. That's the fucking point of it. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, bro, all these problems will go away, but your dick gonna be an inch shorter. You gonna have to punch me in my big dick, dog, because I ain't taking shit from me. Like, you know what I mean?
Man, I'll take all the problems for that one. I can't
Absolutely.
spare nothing.
See, man, probation made me profound and stuff. I could say ghetto shit and make it sound sexy as hell. Hey, y'all shut the hell up back there.
That was
doggies
profound.
are
Profound as
playing.
fuck. So you're struggling with the hair?
No, not anymore. I mean, like I have it short now, so I can grow it back again like that.
Yeah.
No, but like
That's
dude,
something I worry
got-
about a lot.
There's like so many things just
I
about
think
just
about that
being-
a lot.
It's just a lot of things like you didn't even realize that like well, especially when you're Ginger buddy, that is enough. Come here. That was enough. Okay, cool. I got him to stop. Okay, I realized that it wasn't even had anything to do really with stress. It was more like I also just wasn't living like my healthiest, you know?
Yeah.
So it has a lot to do with your health. Make sure, of course, drink plenty of water, blah, blah, blah. And like, it's like you have the right diet, but it's like, dude, I wasn't taking care of myself. So I think legit my body was just wasting away. I lost so much weight, bro. I was shredded. No, I'm kidding. But
That's what I think every time I get sick. I'm like, damn, I'm about to be sexy.
Right? Oh yeah, like I'm about to just sweat this shit gone.
No, yeah.
No, yeah. So like,
I live vicariously through your egotistical statements because I like the shit you say. I'd be like, that's exactly how I think.
same.
Like,
See, and that's what I want, bro. I want someone to look at the ignorant, crazy things I say and be like, "Hey, but he kind of right though."
no, yeah, I was like, that's exactly how I thought. I spend way too much time thinking about how I look, and I
but
know
it's like,
that, and then I do it.
You won't
every day.
worry. It's like you actually you don't worry about it if you actually take care of yourself. It's like, look, I put shit in my hair every day to like I do hair masks, I moisturize, I do all these things, I work out. So it's like at the end of the day, I don't really feel insecure anymore because I'm like I know I'm actively working on it. And some days, bro, you'll just catch yourself and be
I don't
like,
know, bro. I'm one of the most
it.
insecure people on the planet.
Well, I used to think I was too, and then like I don't know, it was just like, I mean, think about what you're insecure about. If you're insecure about, I mean, your comedy, then just try harder. If you're insecure about your weight, then work out. If you're insecure that my biceps look small, then lift heavier weight. So it's like you have to, I guess, like through like that court-ordered sobriety bullshit, you kind of have to like. All my problems were like, bro, this cause of me. Like,
so you were dead sober for a year, right?
Yeah, but I was on probation for a year and a half because I was a goof. Like, you know what I mean?
You were dead sober that whole time.
Yeah, it was big bro. I was worried because you know how like sometimes comedians who get sober, bro, like they're not funny anymore. I actually got funnier.
That's what I would
Debatable.
think you'd get a little bit funnier.
I don't know. So I guess some people it's like their motivation is fueled by
I guess unless you're like
the alcohol or like
unless
the drugs
you've
and
never
stuff.
been able to do it without being fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Like if that's kind of like your crutch to
And
be able to get up there.
You know what's annoying is like
wanna
whenever people are like all big on like, oh yeah, like when you take a moment to be sober, it's like you realize you don't even need this, you need that. For me, it's all the same. It's all like going up on stage, like it's just like, so it's like you're sober, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even mentally, you'll be like scared, you know. And
Like
so
to
it's
go,
like,
like
to go up, you might be nervous. You might have something set you back, whether you're sober or not.
Yeah,
And it's about how much you're allowing. So it's like you're sober, you're going to have your anxiety coming out. You're going to have your thoughts coming at you. It's about how much you let that take you. Drinking, you can have one drink to take off one or two to take off your nerves or whatever the fuck. But it's like, no, but then you start letting it consume you. And that's when you're the guy who, I have to be drunk before I do karaoke.
Yeah.
Or I got to be drunk before I do stand-up. Like, you know, then you become annoying. And then, or it's like, oh, man, I can't make sense without pot. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's all about that balance. Oof. And for me, it's all like, I could be high, I could be drunk, I could be this or that. If I can just find the balance of like, this is my center, then I'm fine. So obviously don't be blasted high out of your mind. Don't be blackout drunk. And like, you know, just if you're like having a panic attack while being sober, it's like take a basically it's like it's all about just being grounded and it's all balanced.
Yeah.
Things isn't really all about extremes in every situation in life. It's never black and white, it's always gray.
Life is a beautiful shade of gray.
Life is a highway. I want to ride it all night long. You didn't hear that song? You don't know that song? Oh, man.
That song was my 8th grade graduation song.
For real?
Yeah, bro. I'm from a very small town.
That is so cool, actually.
No, it's not, Jamal.
Mine was
There's
Firework by
nothing
Katy
fucking
Perry,
cool about,
which is nothing wrong
that's
with
like,
it.
oh no, that's equally less not cool.
You know what I mean?
That's also
like,
not
I
cool.
mean, Katy
but-
Perry slaps, but no, it could have been something like,
Disagree.
it's okay, man.
I disagree.
It's okay, man. I mean, like you know who I'm like low key enemies with for no reason? Rihanna.
I don't like Rihanna either.
I don't like her music as a person.
I mean, I don't dislike Rihanna, but I
as
don't like
a
her
person,
music.
I don't like her music, and then everyone's just like, "Well, you must not like her as a human being." I'm like, I don't think you like her music. I don't think you know how music works, dog. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I found out that it's actually like if you get to know me really well, like some people be like, "Yeah, like Jamal, he's like madly in love with A$AP Rocky, but hates Rihanna. I don't know what's wrong with him." And it's like, are those cornerstones of my personality now?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, man. That band you showed me, I saved that
Delta
whole,
Rigs.
Delta Rigs. I saved that whole
They're dope.
album. That was a great listen.
I got a chick for you. Can I look stuff up on my phone? How am I doing? Am I doing good?
You're crushing it.
Sick. You'll really like this girl.
Mm-hmm.
If you liked the Delta Rigs.
Was there a name?
I'm about to.
Oh yeah, it's like one of those like in the
I
playlist
just
type
found
things.
her.
Yeah,
Caroline Rose.
Caroline Rose. I'm gonna
The
look that
song is
shit
called
up.
"Feel the Way I Want."
I'm gonna say that shit right now. That's what I love. That's what I love about Spotify. Straight up, bro. I mean, it's
I think
never.
that's how it goes. That's why I don't sing. 'Cause I'm actually like tune deaf. I
I
think.
feel you.
Like, even when I try to sing a song I've heard a million times, I'm pretty sure I get it wrong every time.
I feel you.
Tone deaf. God damn it. Fuck.
You are just trash.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Don't worry, we're at the 20-minute mark, so we'll come at you with part 3 in a second. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, just a quick, I got to do a new clip, but it's like, all right, so like I said, I've been saying I refuse to get a job, and if you want to donate to the channel, you can support the JamalRahal Relief Fund at Venmo, Cash App, Twitter, Spotify, anywhere I can make some money. You send it to me at JamalRahal and all those social media platforms. God bless you. God bless America. God damn it, let's get back to the show. Adam Radcliffe, I'm coming for you. I gotta have him.
Yeah, Adam.
I gotta have him on the podcast. Actually, I did his. And do you listen to like podcasts? Not like local podcasts or anything like that.
Oh, I love podcasts.
Who are just no judgment? Who are your favorites? Like
My favorites,
like that are in rotation right now.
I was very into the Tim Ferriss podcast for a little bit because I was trying to get my fucking life together post cocaine addiction. But now that I'm doing cocaine again, I quit listening to him because it's
It feels like it let him down.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
No,
Hey,
I'm just kidding. But
you know what kind of bullshit they used to tell me? Hey, relapse is part of recovery. And I'm like, that's quitter talk.
So true. And I mean, hey, humans didn't put all this work into finding all these different ways to get fucked up for us
If it
to
wasn't
just
live.
act like we're too good for it. I mean, honestly, if you're sober and you're not getting fucked up, I think you're actually a piece of shit. I'm just kidding. But,
I like people. I mean, people would like try to ask me, like, would you recommend sobriety? I'm like, bro. I mean, if you got something going on, dog, like not even lying to you, you might want to go at it with a clear head because, like, okay, so for me, like, since
sure,
I was sitting there in that fucking counseling class that I had to do because I violated probation.
Say casting couch?
Counseling.
I for sure thought that's what
counseling
you said.
class.
My bad. Jail was
No, it's
rough
okay.
for you, Jamal. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in a few movies. You can check me out at JamalRahal on at
Told you I
Big
wouldn't-
House
yeah.
Dicks 3.
Didn't have contacts in, brother.
The blackening.
I couldn't see nothing.
No, yeah, so like I was sitting there in that stupid counseling class, like hearing these like people talk. I'm like, it's me and like a few other DUI people, and then like a few meth heads, and I'm sitting there like I'm in the same room with these people, and I'm sitting there used to wondering why is this happening to me, and I realize it's not woe is me, it's because of me. Like you know what I mean? So it's like sometimes I think you gotta take your time to just like fucking breathe for a moment.
Yeah.
You know, be sober and like we're broke. Because I realized I couldn't process my emotions. It was that. I guess I wasn't letting myself really feel things, and it was just kind of like,
for sure.
like I would. It's like I would think like blackout drunk sobbing is letting go or like opening up. It's just being a bitch. Like it's just being an asshole for no reason.
No, yeah, because when you have one of those moments like really drunk where you think like you're getting to the bottom of something, you it's always kind of like a weird feel. Yeah,
You know what
like,
you at the
wake up
bottom
the next
at?
day and like you don't think you're not like like your immediate thought is not like, damn, we really figured some shit out last
No.
night. Your immediate thought is like, I hope they don't remember what I looked like when I was crying that hard. Like,
yeah,
for
no, and,
30
like,
fucking minutes.
You know what you got to
Like-
the bottom to? Rock bottom, baby. That's what that was. No, and I mean, but like, no, and I realized, hey, I should actually like deal with these problems and not just cry about them. You know what I mean? So it's like that same like stupid like slight advice of like, hey, bro, if you don't like the way like your arms look, fucking lift more, dog. I mean,
right.
And it's like I do have a joke about it where it's like, oh, it's so easy to say if you have a problem, just do this, and I'm like, yeah, do that, pussy. No, I'm kidding. It's hard to talk about like.
It's hard though.
It's hard to talk about your
Everything's
personal things
Not
that like this is how I got better and how I see things now. And some people are like, well, it's not like that for me. And it's like it's so funny because nobody was talking about you. Like we're talking about how we feel about things for ourselves.
Yeah,
Like, you know.
I think that, and a lot of people, that's really the only problem that they should overcome first and foremost is they genuinely believe the entire conversation is referring to them.
Mm-hmm.
I even I hate when I catch myself like turning a conversation or like story topping. Somebody tells a story.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't think
and
you're
I'll be
doing
like,
it.
Yeah, and
but
then
thought-
you're halfway through your awesome story and you're like, oh, fuck,
shit ain't that.
I'm being a douche.
This shit ain't that tight.
Shit.
I feel like the way to do it is like you really have to let that shit. I've even, bro. I have sometimes conversations give me anxiety because of this shit, but it's like, I guess I get better at them because sometimes I catch myself like I got something to say about this. I got something to say about that, and the conversation changes, and you lost it. You lost it, bud.
Yeah,
You don't.
It's very hard to not be like, hey guys,
Remember what we were talking about beforehand?
I'm gonna need everybody to rewind
I got a great story about this. Like so
and
it's like,
focus on me.
and sometimes, bro, you know, and you doing that, just letting it go, going on to the next thing. That asshole person that was like finishing their stories, be like, man, Mike, you real cool to talk to. I could just feel I could just say shit to you. And you know what? Sometimes the problem is nobody's listening, baby.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I mean, it's true. I mean, like everyone just like, no me. Yeah, but me.
Right.
But me though, right?
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? So it's like that. I don't know, man.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'm smart as hell, bro. I swear to God. Probation's the best thing that ever happened to me, God damn it. I don't know. Oh my God. It's like that quote in that Black Mirror episode. It's like, it's finally like had this rotten tooth and I just dug my tongue at it and cleared it out. And I'm like, I don't think that's how dentistry works, but I get what you mean.
What? What is it? What is that? What is that?
He's like, it feels like I finally just dug out all the rotten shit in my tooth and my tongue, and I just had to get over it and do it. And I was
That
just
sounds like something on meth would say.
I know, and I was like, it was like, what do you mean rotten tooth, bro? This is the contact lens episode, and then like now everyone knows what I'm talking about. Have you seen?
Except me, you're blowing my mind.
You ever
right
seen
now.
Black Mirror?
No.
Oh, dude, I never was into like Twilight Zone or any of those fucking things, but honestly, first 4 seasons of Black Mirror, fucking bangers. They got some fucking amazing, like, just because it's all one-off, like, what if, like, crazy technology things and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, they're basically just
I think I've seen it.
They're basically just mini, like, anxiety-inducing, like, things that you're just sitting there. It's going to fuck you up for, like, an hour.
It's good for you, though.
And you walk away and you're like, whoo!
Yeah. It's good to be alive.
I swear to God, bro. Like, straight up. And it's like, well, it's kind of like how, like, some people don't like horror movies, but it's like, I think it's good to be afraid, or it's good to be, like,
I
good
just
to
got
laugh.
into horror movies.
Really?
Yeah.
What is you getting into horror movies? What's your, like...
My favorite horror movie of all time is Strangers.
I love that movie so much,
Such
too.
a good movie.
Yeah. Did you ever see the sequel?
Such a shitty movie.
You didn't like it? I thought it was fun.
I didn't like it.
It's not as good as the first one, but I thought it was fun.
Okay, okay, I'll give it fun. Fun's a good way to describe it. The
Right,
first one
it's
shook me.
because it's not good.
Yeah.
But I think
First one was like to my core.
No, it's like it's legit like that
they
that
did it so
lizard
well.
that lizard brain
There's
of
no
like
frills.
you're home alone.
Yeah.
And someone's just
out in the country
fucking with you, and you're like, but I'm home. This should not be okay. Well, and like that's like. And like their intro, they just ripped that straight from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where they
Never
were just
seen
like,
Texas Chainsaw
okay,
Massacre.
so it's like
I was always terrified of it as a kid.
oh yeah, my
My brother would stand outside my door and make like fake chainsaw noises to fuck with me.
You know what's the best thing to get you over Leatherface? Listen to the
What?
voice actor clips of the guy who plays him in Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
You realize you forget that Leatherface is a big guy, but he's also like special needs. So
I didn't know that.
the voice actor, if you listen to the YouTube recordings of Leatherface, stop what you're doing right now and listen to that. Like, but like
Yeah.
Leatherface, MK, like voice acting clips. It's just a dude going, yeah, and you're like, I'm not scared of that guy anymore. No, but it's like but they began their thing with like, how do we make something scary and it's like make it feel real? So it's like it has like it's like the following thing is about something that actually happened and holy shit, like this is really here and happening and blah blah blah. And so
That's what fucked me up about
exactly.
it so much.
No, and then like home invasion
felt
things.
so real, and he never got caught. Did he ever get caught? Is that true? I thought that as a
It's
kid.
not true. That is about a guy from Wisconsin. You never heard of Ed Gein?
I mean, there's plenty of guys who never got caught. No. Well,
Ed Gein was
sounds familiar.
Ed Gein was his real life serial killer. He was the guy that they based off Psycho. Do you know Psycho?
Yeah.
Me. That guy's based off of that guy. Yeah. And Leatherface
sound
is
was
based
better.
off of that guy. And so basically, this guy was just like a weird gravedigger cannibal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he would
Sick.
make furniture and clothing out of skin.
Fuck yeah.
And then he basically made like a female suit to turn himself into his mother after she died, which is like basically the whole point of Psycho. And then like the cannibal thing and like the house made of body parts type thing is kind of like in Leatherface. So it's like this guy is like was so crazy. His name's like Ed Gein. He's from Wisconsin. He's like the no, never mind. I was about to give him like
Wasn't Ted Bundy and shit like that too? Like making lamps and
which
shit out of
which
people?
was he was a necrophiliac.
Didn't he like?
I think he did like the crazy shit, but it was like, but he was that dude who was known for like, oh yeah, he would charm women into coming in. It's like,
Yeah.
And this creep, like, and like it's like, and like, but like, you don't take the guy who like will eat
Yeah.
people or do the weird dead body
Yeah.
stuff as the charming one. You think that's
Yeah.
the guy who's the clown, and that's what he did. But you know what I mean? But it's like even. It's like Matthew McConaughey being like, I like fucking dead bodies, all right. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
not great at all impressions, but you know how I mean. It's like that's what's like extra horrifying about that guy.
When I
It's
hear
like,
girls say stuff like that, they're like, "Oh yeah, he is cute though." I don't trust you.
oh, for real, no. And it's like, don't get me wrong. I mean,
Why are you saying that?
I had just happened to be a fan of true crime stuff ever since I was a child because my mother's crazy, and so I love that stuff. But when
Sick.
someone's like, I don't know, like
Same.
just
My
cuddle
mom
up
is
with me and watch
also
true crime
crazy.
docs, and I'm like, no.
Uh-uh.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Well, because now they're so popular. It's so strange to me how popular they are.
I hate like how douchey it sounds, but I legit grew up
Doesn't
watching
sound
this stuff.
douchey.
No, but it's like I liked this before it was cool. God damn it.
Yeah.
But no, and so
I don't dislike. It freaks me out more than anything. I'm just
Oh.
a super. I'm naturally paranoid. I don't really need to have paranoia instilled.
absolutely no.
Like, I
remember one
wasn't
time-
just chilling comfortable. Like I was already like somebody might come kill us at any minute.
absolutely. I look around my shoulder, but like,
Yeah.
I was watching an episode once, and it just straight up said. Started off with that burp. It was crazy. No, but they just straight up said the burp killer. It was like in a small town of Sugar Land, Texas, and I'm like, that's where I live. I'm done. Like,
Yeah.
You know. So yeah. So Strangers. What other horror movie you into, dog? Because I live breathing the motherfuckers. I love horror movies.
I mean, I don't know many of them. I'm trying to think of like the ones that like freaked me out as a kid. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's how they play.
I liked what is that? Shutter Island. I don't know if that's a
Yeah.
horror movie.
Yeah, no,
I love that movie.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's just a good movie.
Mm-hmm. You ever? Anytime anyone talks like good horror movies, they always have to bring this one up. But you ever seen Hereditary?
No.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay.
That's all I'll
You know
say.
what movie I saw that's supposed to be a horror movie that Babadook.
Babadook was okay. I liked it. It's a good one-time watch, I guess, but it's not that horrifying. Gingy, come here.
That movie had so much smoke blown up its ass.
That is, yeah. That just
Like, I just no.
because I watched that like
Unless
blacked
I'm
out
too
with homies.
stupid for it.
No, I
like-
watched that blacked out with homies. I remember like thinking
That's
it was all
possible.
right. I remember thinking it was all right, but like even like when you try to bring it up to other people, it's like the Babadook is like a good one-time watch, and if you didn't like it the first time, absolutely not, don't watch that shit again. You know what I mean? And then like and like Netflix accidentally put that under like the gay and lesbian like movies. So now like that he for no reason is like a gay icon, which is cool, but it's like
So okay, so that they did. That's not what they were trying to do.
not at all.
That's I was like, I don't get that. I
Yeah.
don't. How is
No,
this?
I'm well. You know how like they because Tom Kenny, the guy who plays SpongeBob, I think he's gay, and they're like trying to make SpongeBob gay, and like I don't care about their sexuality.
SpongeBob's
It's just
for
that,
sure
like,
gay.
But that's the thing. I'm is like when I think about SpongeBob, I don't think about who he's fucking.
Exactly.
Like that's so weird.
Exactly.
That is so. I don't.
You're
wa-
the weird one
This
for
is
making
a-
it about that.
This is a
Like,
children's show. Never once
yeah.
did they
I
were
don't
they
care
ever.
if Patrick and SpongeBob are together. They're
Exact- they're-
hilarious.
yeah,
Why
they're
do I have to
homies,
worry
bro.
about if they're doing butt stuff?
I don't know. And it's like
I
don't know.
jeez. And that's
w-
back
we've
to
all
how
we've all
shitty
been gay.
yeah. I went on a cruise. I've been to Mexico.
God damn it! I've been to college.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been charmed by
I just thought of a great bit.
Jamaican steel drum player.
I just thought of a great bit. They say that was hilarious. I don't want to deny you that because I noticed that was a problem of mine where somebody would say something hilarious and I would just not acknowledge
Oh,
it.
I didn't laugh because it was hilarious. I laughed because it was true.
Nah. But like I was just thinking I think a great bit would be it's like yeah, you know how everyone does gay in college? Well, I dropped out and I was still gay for a year. Does that just mean I was just gay or just stupid?
Yeah.
And people be like, it's the same thing. I'm like, oh yeah, thank you. I'm in Austin, Texas. Bye. I don't know, I was just fucking around saying nonsense.
Thank you, Seattle.
Thank you, Seattle.
I don't even deserve to make that.
Good night, Pakistan. I hear those stories about people performing in like Dubai and shit, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you should make sure you just don't talk about certain things, or they will murder you or send you to jail." And I'm like, I ain't going.
Damn.
I'm
You
not-
can't. What?
You can't make fun of like basically. You know how like in America you can just like when you're
just
you can
pops
just
a pimple on the
actively. No, that might get us like a different strain of viewers. But I hope that happens again. It gets that Mike guy again. But like it's basically like how like we can make fun of the president no matter what. Like we can say whatever the fuck we want. Like on stage, we can say like straight because it's freedom. We have that.
Yeah.
They don't have that there. If you're like, oh well, how about that guy, huh? And like,
Or like you make fun of like a certain person in the government or something.
Absolutely. So it's just like, you guys got cheetahs in your Ferraris, but
Like that. Is it worth it?
nah, no, absolutely not.
Is it worth it?
Let me work it. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Hey.
I'm gonna stop saying.
Go off, king.
Oh yeah.
That's my
You know-
favorite word. I love calling guys kings.
Straight up, I love this
I'm out of tune
movement. This movement of male positivity. It's like people. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know where
Yeah.
this. I don't know
On
where
a real
toxic
note,
masculinity
yes.
came from because genuinely amongst me and my
It's
homies,
not that bad right now.
all you would do is hug each other, slap each other's asses, be like, "Hey, that's my boy right there." Like you hug
Yeah.
your friends when you see them. I don't get what toxic masculinity is. It's like what, bro? Me and my friends, we listen to like James Blunt and Cher together, bro.
Yeah.
What's toxic about that? It sounds like you just don't know
Well,
any
and
cool
people want to
people.
call like roasting, like they want to point the finger at that and say that like you really mean it or something like that. It's like I do, but it's because that everybody's like that. We all think fucked up shit. It's almost a sign of trust to roast somebody because you're kind of saying like, here's my fucked up thoughts. I still love you through this. Like,
right. I don't know, and it's
because people who are, you know,
and maybe that's why roasting someone you don't know is too much because that's such a personal thing. And it's like, I don't know you like that.
Yeah.
Right, bitch? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that sounds different. Like, no, I don't know you like that. Don't call me no bitch. Like, you know, it's like, oh, man. We all over the place. We covering it all with JamalRahal.
Yeah,
and
how's
Mikey
this
Biggs.
supposed to go? What is this?
This is exactly it. We did it.
Okay,
I called
right.
it Cover It All with JamalRahal because during quarantine, I did make some content. I had a news video, and I realized I hate topical humor. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm stupid for making 2 videos. They were fine. They did okay. But like, I was like, I don't want to do the news thing. And I was like, Cover It All with JamalRahal sounds like a great idea for a podcast, though. So I was like, and
yeah,
like,
it's got a good ring to it.
I love how like it says it's.
How many have you done? What is this?
This is episode 6 or 5.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
There's
ground floor in this bitch.
Yeah. So it's like, no, you know, it's funny. It was like Ben Daniels, shout out my mans. He was texting me like, because
Shout out Ben.
He gave us a spot at the mic or whatever,
That's
and
my
he was
dude.
just like, I was like, yeah, I'm doing a podcast with Mike. Can you get us? And he's like, I got you. And I was like, thanks, boo. And he's like, fuck you for the no podcast invite. And I was like, all right, I got you next week.
Hell yeah, man. Oh man, I'd love to be on here with Ben.
He was like, I feel like a real comic now. And it's like, it'd be fun because it's like we have.
Ben gives me sick advice.
Ben's
Like,
dope. Ben's
he's
like,
got an
he's one of
ear
the
that-
best people to. He's like the best people to write with.
Yeah.
And he's great for punch up. And
Yeah,
it's like he's
'cause,
fun.
like,
He's real fun to write
He'll
with.
hear me do something one time, and because a lot of people volunteer advice, and a lot of the time you can kind of just like
Sift
be like,
through
okay. But every time he tells me something, I'll be like, damn, yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Like you're absolutely right.
Well, it's cool how like you already know. It's like okay, I kind of have an idea of like I'm gonna listen to this or I'm gonna listen to that. Because sometimes, bro.
Well, because I spend a lot of time I feel like people who write a lot already kind of have their own idea of what they think is good advice because they know.
Some people say I have good advice.
I want to backtrack so bad right now.
No, but it's
I
like
wish
some
I would
people
not start this sentence.
That's all cool. But no. Some people say like I have good advice, but it's because I'm like, hey, I wish like I go at it from I want someone to tell me the shit that I wish I knew back then. Like when it's time.
Yeah.
Not like I'm gonna just like burden you with all this shit, but it's like if you say, oh, I'm doing this right now and I don't really know what to do, and I was like, you know what, when I was going through that, I did this and I did that. No one told me straight up what to do. I just this is what I did to figure it out, and that means so much more than like someone being like, "This is what you got." All right, Mike Biggs, dumb. Biggs, Littles. That's funny.
Yeah.
All right, Mike. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it's like, oh, you need to do more. You need to do more topical stuff. You need to do more political stuff. It's like someone telling
you
you
need to have an entirely different personality.
someone telling
It's
you this is what you need to do or this or that, but it's like, hey, like, you know, if you're stuck with this, like, this is what I got when I was there. Not like just do what I'm doing. No, but it's just like, it's like, how do I make longer material? It's like, get up there and remember how it sucked to get that first 5-10 minutes together, and then it started going good.
Yeah.
Do it all over again.
That's what I'm
until you
in the middle
die.
of doing for the first time.
How's it feel? Hurts?
It hurts.
It's growing pains, baby.
I like it though.
That's the name of this one. Growing Pains with Mikey Biggs. Goddamn it. Yeah, dude. Bro, we have done an hour and some change. We've had like just a great conversation.
This is
and it's
dope.
like once you
Yeah.
get your social
Thank you
media up,
for-
I'll have you back again very
Yeah.
soon.
Appreciate it.
Because I got this mini studio. This is just for one-on-one talks and everything like that.
This has
but
been fun.
we're building we got the big
This is
studio
the first
coming up
time
for
I've ever done
everybody.
anything like this. So
And that's
is
cool.
Super cool.
You're a natural, bud.
Yeah, this is tons of fun.
But all right. This has been Covered Out with JamalRahal. Y'all have a good night, y'all. Adam Radcliffe, I'm coming for you.